Hey guys, I'm Review It Dan.
I'm Otaku Kent, and welcome to Random Talks, our podcast-like series in a different location than usual.
My gosh. We have a foot of space here.
Yeah. The reason for this is because I screwed up and Dan screwed up. We were both supposed to be doing this on Sunday. That did not happen.
Yeah, we honestly were exhausted from a week long of work and me starting a new diet and exercise.
And I got off work at 8 o'clock, got home, fell asleep about 9. So, yeah. And the reason we're here today, and because, I mean, as you can see, I don't know if you can tell, but there's sunlight. It's during the day. Jasmine is asleep. She works during the nights. So, yeah, we're doing this here.
Yeah. Although it was planned to do this here now since there's a little bit more room. He has as you saw in the last videos, we were basically like up like this to each other because of a new bed he got.
To be fair, we needed the new queen-size bed. Me and Jasmine were already like this in the bed. In the full. But, yeah, I mean, I'm a big guy. I take up a lot of space. I realize this.
You take up too much space.
You take up more space than me.
Not really. Anyways. Oh, you've got to ask a question. How are you today?
I'm good.
Tired?
No, I'm good.
I'm sore.
You're with Thor?
Well, it hurts.
Once again, ladies and gentlemen, this is brought to you by sand. It's everywhere. Get used to it.
That sounds like a worse pandemic than what we have right now.
It's just sand everywhere.
The sand virus. What's it do? It puts sand everywhere.
Get used to it.
I decided just going on a new. Doctor said low sodium. I decided, you know what? I'm just going on a diet now, just because I'm also tired of belly, of jelly belly.
I'm fine with my belly. I mean, I need to lose some weight, but I'm fine with my belly.
But anyways, on with the news.
But I can guarantee you, having this massive bowl of candy here isn't helping you.
I haven't eaten in like good 4 days.
But we'll get a big baggie and I'll take some home. My family will eat it.
Oh, my family eats it too. I use it for the kids.
Well, I mean,
basically this: if you don't bother me for the whole day, I'll give you 3 pieces of candy. Can't believe it always works.
Well, still, I'll take some home with me. That'll help take care of that sooner.
Yeah, I'm gonna have a lot of nerds and stuff over there.
Nerd!
Anyways, on to the news. Dun, 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 dun. Cobra Kai season 3.
This was today. I wasn't expecting it. Were you?
No.
We watched the trailer. I'm excited.
I'm glad to see that the two. I gotta say one thing. At the end of the first Cobra Kai, Karate Kid movie, what's the guy's name? Blonde-haired guy, the star of Cobra Kai.
Oh, I never really knew his name off the top of my head.
Well, at the end, he gives the trophy to Daniel. It's like, oh, so I guess they're no longer enemies. I guess he gained respect for him and all that. And Cobra Kai is like,
oh, that's the teacher, yeah.
Not the teacher. It was the kid, and now he's the teacher.
Oh, sorry. I thought you were gonna say the teacher was beating him up or something. I don't know.
No. The old teacher was beat up the kids.
Yeah.
But also in this new series, Daniel doesn't trust him. Was like, dude, he stopped bullying you. You earned his respect and everything. Hell, you probably scared most of the kids in high school with your martial arts. But now they're going to work together in the new season. The one kid who was kicked off the stairs, which honestly is still crazy. You can't really fall off stairs that easily, unless like you're top heavy.
Creative licensing.
Good point. It was a martial arts. It's a martial arts series.
Yeah.
Anything happens. Hey, in Power Rangers, one punch, boom.
Followed by with an explosion of sparks.
But yeah, now old enemies are becoming partners together, taking down jerks.
We're not sure yet. We just know that they're going to try to stop the old sensei of Cobra Kai from brainwashing the youth.
Basically saying no mercy and all that stuff.
Yeah. That he should have stayed in that mental place he was at. He's not right.
Yeah. Honestly, they should have brought back the one guy's friends to come in and become multiple teachers to train the kids as well.
Yeah, that would have been a good idea. I mean, didn't he did offer it to him on that one episode.
Maybe. I honestly couldn't really watch it because it was only on YouTube.
Well, now it's not.
Yeah, now it's not.
What's stopping you?
Mandalorian.
Which
I will say, the last episode was awesome.
This is the way.
Oh, quick question. Did you see the last episode of Mandalorian?
You're using my Disney Plus. You should know that I've watched it the day it comes out. The only thing I'm sad about is we only got 2 more episodes.
For season 2?
Yeah.
How surprised were you when you saw that new surprise character pop up?
Oh, her?
Not her, him.
Oh, him. I mean, you saw him in the background of that previous episode.
Yeah, I did not,
You didn't realize that was him?
Not at first.
I recognized the voice of the actor. That's how I knew.
Oh, I guess so.
Yeah. All right, what's next?
KFC mini movie. Honestly, I'm expecting that more from McDonald's.
Well, I mean, we already got a KFC Love Sims game. I mean,
weirdly enough, I think I do remember that. I just try to forget about that.
So, Lifetime and KFC have teamed up to make a mini movie
with Colonel Sanders.
With Colonel Sanders, and Mario Lopez is playing Colonel Sanders.
Not a bad actor. But my question is,
¿Por qué?
Yeah. Why make a movie about Colonel Sanders? I don't even think it's true. Is it even?
No.
So it's totally fictional.
Yes.
Because Colonel Sanders was a real guy, wasn't he?
Yes.
So why are they making it seem like he's on a love life, threatening to be killed as well? It's like, why?
Because Hallmark makes all the movies nowadays, and Lifetime needs to catch up somehow.
If they made a comedic movie with it, I could honestly see it working better. It's like, you'll reveal to us the secret 13 spices. Never!
Okay, so...
drumstick. Whack!
So, so that makes... 1, 2... There's 4 different types of Colonel Sanders now. There's this movie. There's the Sims game. There's the real one. And then there's the canon Marvel Universe Colonel Sanders. Yes, that's a thing.
Oh, there's a 5th one.
What?
DC.
DC had Colonel Sanders?
DC had a Colonel Sanders comic book to where an evil Colonel Sanders made every other Colonel Sanders in the multiverse forget the 13 spices and all that.
Herbs and spices.
Herbs and spices. To where the Flash had to help Colonel Sanders travel across dimensions because like all of them remembered one of the spices. And one of them was a chicken.
What did he cook?
I don't know. And that scared me. I was like, if you're a chicken, then what are you cooking? I don't know, but these human fingers do taste good. Stop eating that. It was hilarious and weird. It's like, it did not need to be made, but yet I'm not mad about it either. It's like, I could have done with it without.
Yeah, that's great. Okay. But yeah, no more Colonel Sanders stuff, please. This movie looks terrible.
Yeah, that was wait for Rocket Rocket to make Ronald McDonald versus Colonel Sanders.
Oh, Lord.
You know about that one, right?
Yes.
Next up on the list, Nintendo losing their mind.
Okay, so we're going to go back a little bit, about maybe a week or 2 ago. We didn't report on this originally. And Nintendo went to this group that's been doing Smash tournaments for years. They had a Melee version, and then they had the Ultimate version. They were going to do 2 tournaments, and they were going to do it social distancing style this year. So they were going to have it all online. Well, there's no online abilities for GameCube, at least not for Smash.
Yeah.
So they were going to use an emulator. Well, Nintendo heard whiff of this and shut them down completely.
The whole thing?
The whole thing. No tournament at all.
Oof.
I can understand a little bit where they're coming from. They don't want someone emulating their original IPs.
Yeah, I got it. Like, you know what the original work mean.
But in the time that we're in right now, where keeping distant from another is very important, it's not going to do very well.
It's not.
And
you're just going to peeve off a lot of your,
Oh, they're peeved off, yeah. There's a lot of people saying cancel Nintendo right now, but
that's stupid.
Wait until you hear the next thing they did. So, I'm not exactly sure who the YouTuber is. I think he was a gaming YouTuber, but he dealt with a lot of mental issues of, like depression and all of that.
Yeah.
I don't know the guy. I've never heard of the guy, so I'm not going to assume what it was.
Just that he just had some problems.
Yes, he had some problems. He had some personal problems, and he ended up taking his own life. A company made a Indiegogo, which is a version of Kickstarter, if you don't remember.
Yeah.
To make custom the Joy-Con case, little the actual shell of it, to make those and put them on Joy-Cons in this to basically put all those on the Indiegogo for that. And all the proceeds would go to mental health research and such of such nature. Nintendo hears whiff of this, that someone's doing mods to Joy-Cons, and they're like, cease and desist.
No.
He had to comply.
That's stupid.
Yep.
They're casing. It's not like they're actually replacing the Joy-Con itself.
Well, I feel like Nintendo, I feel like they're, I don't know if it was human resources or...
It has to be human resources.
No, whatever part of a company that deals with, you can't do that, that's a bad idea, doing that. I feel like they came up to him and like, y'all just screwed up. And so now Nintendo came back to the guy just recently and said, we just don't want the little Nintendo, the little switch things on the side like they do the thing.
Yeah.
They want that gone, and they don't want the word Joy-Con on it. Those were the two big things. So it looks like he's back to doing it, but there's going to be a redesign.
And a different naming for it.
Yes. So they're trying to fix what they screwed up.
Basically fix face.
Yeah.
Which actually reminds me of a story. You probably saw my brother's post on Facebook about this. About a kid going to a mall Santa and asking for a Nerf gun.
Yeah. No, I didn't see it on... So my dad's the one who told me about this. I didn't see it.
I saw it. The Santa Claus was being, respectful-ish. Problem is, when you're a Santa, you cannot say no to a child. You can only say, we can see, or you look for signs from the parents saying, he goes, I got you.
Well, I mean, you only know that because your dad works for Santa.
My daddy is Santa. Literally, he buys me my presents. But, anyways, so it made the kid cry. We're just like, oh, geez. Because, Santa Claus said, nope, can't do it. Cannot do it. I need something else, but I cannot do the ends. Which I think was like his political view. It's like, you don't add your political views to Santa.
No.
You do not. That's a very terrible idea. That's worse than throwing water on a grease fire.
Yep.
With gasoline.
But yeah, back to the Nintendo thing.
Well, we're going to finish. The mall did save face by sending another Santa, the real Santa, with a Nerf gun to the kid's house. I'm just like, okay, adorable. Glad they fixed it. Brother said to me, going, it shouldn't happen in the first place.
You're not wrong.
Oh no, he's not wrong.
I mean, it's a Nerf gun. What's the worst? You're just gonna lose the darts?
You'll shoot your eye out. You'll shoot your eye out.
You're gonna hate me. I've still never seen that movie.
I honestly don't even remember that movie.
My mom doesn't like it, so I've never seen it.
Really?
Yes.
I don't think my mom likes it either.
Your mom doesn't like the Muppets.
She tolerates it. I think she doesn't like puppets. Is all.
But back to Nintendo.
Yeah.
What are your thoughts on that whole thing between the canceling the tournament to cease and desisting those Joy-Cons.
For the tournament thing, I understand the emulating thing. But honestly, what Nintendo should either create their own emulator for the Switch.
Mm.
That way they can do online matches for Melee.
Yeah.
Or just allow them to use their own emulator and just say, we're only allowing this for circumstances only. And that's it. Which would make more sense.
Yeah.
Just saying outright cancel the whole thing. Or just saying, we cannot allow the emulator. We can do Ultimate, but we cannot emulate Melee. I'm sorry. We make a strong standpoint on that. And, I understand people might not like that, but it would be understandable.
Yeah.
But outright canceling it was just stupid. The Joy-Con thing. Whoever decided to cease and desist without any kind of, ultimatum about the situation. Because everything depends on situation problems.
Yep.
And it's like, you're raising the money for a good cause. Okay, we can understand that. Just a few problems. We can't have you using our name and the name of the controller.
Yeah, and the symbols.
And symbols. You can't use those. We can allow you to make them just the names.
Yeah.
You just gotta, change the names a little bit. That's it.
Yeah. They really should have consulted with that instead of the lawyers, just hammering down right away. That should have been consulted first.
Now, with today's age, it's always going to happen.
Yeah. Is there anything else?
Yes. HBO Max and WB.
You know about this?
I know they've been working together a lot now.
So, WB and HBO Max have come out and said that every time, I don't know if it's just for next year or as further notice, but as for right now, all WB-based 2021 movies will not only release on theaters, but they'll also release on HBO Max at the very same time.
Yeah, I think we talked about this before.
We talked about this with Wonder Woman and
DC.
No, it was just the Wonder Woman movie. It was just the Wonder Woman movie. And it was going to come out on HBO Max
in December.
Yeah, which I don't know if it has. Mulan's already been released onto Disney Plus.
Yeah, I'm going to watch that. I think this weekend when I have time.
I wanted to watch it, but I'm waiting for Jasmine because I want to watch it with her because that's her favorite princess.
Weirdly enough,
I want her and I to tear it apart together.
I don't blame you. Weirdly enough, Mulan is not a technical princess,
I know.
But it's actually implicated because the emperor bowed to her. She earned a very high title that could be equal to a princess.
Yeah, I know.
But yeah, I also watched this movie. I heard about it. I've seen clips of it. It's supposed to be a more serious movie. No singing, no comedic dragon. But yet, I also heard that they made Mulan
dull,
a messiah, basically. Just Messiah. She knows all this stuff. There was a point of her failing at first when she's in training, and then learning. Isn't that the point of life?
Yeah.
I
try to look at it this way.
I mean, look at us. When we first started our videos,
very robotic. Yeah. Go back and watch the first video. It's funny.
It is. we got to do a commentary on that
one day.
But yeah, I don't want to hate the reboots of Disney. A lot of a few Disney things, Disney reboots had some shining moments.
In the jungle.
Yeah, I did like the voice actors for Timon and Pumbaa a lot better than the original ones.
I'm mad they stopped that song early because it was building up so much.
Yeah, at least they actually sung the whole, almost the whole thing, where the original was just one line.
Yeah, that's true.
One chorus. But Aladdin was good. It had some...
Again, look at Aladdin as a live movie interpretation of the Broadway show.
Yeah.
It makes it a lot better.
Yeah.
This chair's about to break.
I have not seen Dumbo, but I heard there were some, great elements.
It's okay.
Yeah, but children actors were dull, I heard.
Yeah.
Jungle Book. Besides all the CGI covering it, I heard people
Man, Black Panther looked real.
I'm honestly surprised they haven't made a live action Pinocchio with Disney, at least. I've seen live action Pinocchio, the difference.
We don't need a live action remake of Pinocchio.
I got no strings to hold me. Am I a real boy, father? Kill it. Fire. Now.
Yeah, that first off, yes, the visuals are going to be terrifying. We're talking old pink elephants on parade terrifying.
Tim Burton has to direct it.
However, then you have to top it off with okay, so the original they tried to recreate it and make it more like the original Mulan. Check. You're basically they're trying to turn it back and make it more like the original stories, unless they made it like themselves, like Dumbo. That's going to be terrifying because of what the original. Have you ever seen the original source material for Pinocchio?
Kind of. I was kind of too afraid of because I know how these stories can go. So Disney makes it all lighthearted and
I'm going to let you know right now, Billy and Mandy took its own turn, and he's not trying to eat flesh. So that's a thing.
Okay.
What you do need to know is
he kills Gemini.
Yeah. Well, there's that, and there's also a lot more death.
I believe
not really on his accord.
I believe it. I mean, remember the story of Hansel and Gretel?
Yeah, that's true.
I mean, we hear a kid version of it, and all we hear is, "Oh yeah, she was trying to eat Hansel, and they pushed her into an oven and left her there." They didn't say anything about leaving it on, or the fact that she was fattening up with candy. I mean, even the live-action movie, which was weird, but honestly, I liked it myself. He had diabetes from all the candy he had.
I believe
had to get a shot every so often.
I believe it.
I'm just like, wow, they actually...
Here's a little injection of realism.
I'm like, wow. I mean, crazy. Believable, but crazy.
Yeah. But back to the topic. Yeah, so we're going to get all the WB movies on HBO Max next year.
Sweet.
So we don't have to pay for movie tickets.
Sweet.
Because you have HBO Max.
Sweet. Oh, yeah. Sweet.
All right. Well, that's going to do it for today. Unless you got something else you want to add.
No, I don't have anything at the moment.
All right. I'm Otaku Kent.
I'm Review Dan. Oh, I will say, keep an eye out. Our I can't believe I haven't seen it / reaction
on the new camera
of Hell of a Boss, where I show Otaku Kent and Creepy Jazz that for the first time. They still not even seen the first episode after the pilot.
No.
So yeah, also you gotta watch the music video of Addiction.
Yeah.
Addicted, sorry.
Well, that's why I said that if we can't... That's why I said during it, if we can't show that spot, if we can't show the actual footage and everything, it will be edited to the original, we haven't seen it. Can't believe we haven't seen it format. Where, it shows... We talk about it in the beginning, it cuts, and then we talk about what we saw at the end.
All right. My review at Dan. Hope you had a blast.
We love you guys. Don't forget to love each other. Don't forget to stay random.
Wash your hands.
Peace out.